Namaste. On behalf of Manasa Foundation, I welcome each one of you to this session of light channeling. Each one of you who is present here and those who are watching this live webcast of the session. We will begin with a minute of silence. In silence, we'll connect with light and light masters, and we seek their blessings for today's session. Just have to close your eyes and sit in silence for a minute or so. I will tell you. Let's begin. Yes, thank you. A very common problem we face while practicing light channeling or any meditational technique is this problem of thoughts. Thoughts. We begin the practice and then we realize that we are lost in thoughts. This is a very common problem we face at some point or the other. What can be done to overcome this problem? Of course, we say we have to ignore, we have to go on ignoring the thoughts, go on ignoring and keep our attention on the practice of the technique. I think that helps. That when we try to keep our focus on the practice of the technique, then we will be able to withdraw our attention from the thoughts. I think that will help. That is one solution. We have to keep ourselves a bit alert. I think when we begin the practice, we have to be a bit alert and then consciously remain focused on the practice of the technique. It may take time. It won't happen on first day of practice. But with consistent practice, we will be able to shift our attention from thoughts and keep our focus on the practice. When we focus on the practice, we naturally become aware of the light, and then we receive the light, and the light brings a very beautiful experience. And this awareness of light also helps us shift our awareness from thoughts. I was thinking that when we keep our focus on the technique, we will be strengthening our intent, of receiving and experiencing the light. That is why we are channeling light. The very reason we channel light is to is with this intent. With this intent, we bring down the light, receive the light, and spread the light. Intent is very important. So when we keep our focus on the practice, we will be strengthening that intent. That is important, I think. And we know that intent is so important. With the light follows our intent, we say. The energy follows our intent. Light is energy. Light is God Himself, the cosmic energy. So this strengthening of the intent helps. It helps. Another thing we have to do, we can try, is relate to the light with great love. We have to become aware that light is not just an ordinary light. Light is the most loving, most alive presence which is everywhere around us. It has great love, and it is the closest existence to us, very close to us. When we become aware, then I think that improves the quality of our practice. And I think most of the people, they say that they experience deep peace, very deep peace, because we receive the light contains peace, and naturally that brings that effect on our system, and we experience the peace. I think that is the beauty of associating with light. We would have observed that when we are with very positive people, when we are with them, we also feel very positive, we feel very happy. And when we try to associate with light, which is the most positive existence, naturally that effect will be there. It brings that effect. This withdrawal of our attention from thoughts and the experience of peace, it relaxes our system. It relaxes. Thoughts, if they are originating from, let us say, our worries about things, our worries about will things happen the way I am planning, there will be so many worries that affect us. If our thoughts are originating because of the worries, then the whole system, this body, mind, intellect, everything will be under stress. When we temporarily withdraw our attention from these thoughts which cause stress, then naturally the system relaxes, and it will be free of stress, at least for some time. And the experience of peace, it brings even greater relief. Withdrawal from the thoughts, it brings relief, and the experience of peace brings more relief. And at least for some time, there will be no stress in the system. This helps in healing, this relaxing of the system, and when it becomes free of stress, it helps in healing. And not only this process helps, we also receive the light which contains healing energies. So that adds up to our healing process. The energies that we receive, they help us in so many other ways. Healing is just one thing that I mentioned. There are the energies bring so many benefits to us. We, we have talked about it so many times here that the energies contain great wisdom, great strength, great purity. All that comes to us. The wisdom comes to us. The process of positivization becomes stronger and stronger. That is how the energies help us. Of course, it's not enough that we practice just one day. We have to go on practicing to have the lasting result, the impact. That's why consistent practice is important. Then the quality of our vibrations will naturally improve. And this happens because light has such beautiful things. From our side, consciously, we have to let go of certain things. Let go of, we can say, let go of the existing way of thinking. Let us say, if our thinking is originating from worries, if our thinking is causing stress to our system, such ways of thinking we have to consciously try to let go of. This is not easy, I agree, it's not easy, but with practice, anything is possible, anything. This will have a cleansing effect. This consciously from our side, when we try, it will have a cleansing effect. With the help of light, the energies, it will bring a cleansing effect. It's like taking a bath. Every day we take bath to cleanse our body, and we feel refreshed. Because when we clean our body, the inner body also feels refreshed. Similarly, such practices like light channeling or meditation, it is like taking bath for the inner bodies, we can say, for our mind, for our intellect. That will help us have very positive thoughts and positive emotions, and then the health of the system will naturally improve. Not only health improves, our efficiency in doing things, it improves. We'll be able to do things, whatever we are trying to do, we'll be able to do better. So I think this consistency is important, this practice is important, and letting go of is important. When we are gripped by fear, and anxiety, this happens to all of us at different times. I have seen many youngsters complaining about this problem. The life is so challenging, so difficult, and naturally people have such experiences. When we are gripped by this fear and anxiety, we can immediately think of light, which is just next to us, just around us. He is right there, just next to us, and becoming aware of his existence will bring so much of relief to us. And this technique that we are practicing, this technique that is gifted to us by our Guruji Krishnananda, I feel it is like an anchor. This technique is like an anchor. It helps us to remain anchored to light, to positivity, and it helps us not to drift away from positivity, let us say. So we can go on taking help from light to transform ourselves. It may take time. But we have to continue to be on the journey towards perfection. That is important, and this practice helps so much. Yes, with this background, we will begin the practice. I will guide you. You all can close your eyes and sit in a relaxed way. Let us now become aware of the light. Become aware of an ocean of light above us. Like I said, this is always there. At any time we can become aware and draw light, draw energies from this light. Let us become aware and let us relate to this light with great love, like we relate to somebody very close to us, to our guru, to our father, to our mother. We'll pray to the light and we'll have this intent that it comes down and through us it spreads to this entire world. I feel spending a few moments relating to the light and strengthening this intent is very important. Now we can imagine that the light is descending, coming down, enters us through our head, and slowly fills up our body, our mind, our intellect. We can take a minute or two to fill up our entire system with light. Let us just sit in silence like this for 2-3 minutes, experiencing the light. Now, slowly, with our intent, and we can imagine that light comes out and spreads in all the directions. We can imagine it is flowing from above, entering us, and then through us, spreading in all the directions, slowly filling up the surroundings. And we can take a few minutes to slowly spread it to the whole world. Now, with this awareness, without opening our eyes, with this awareness that light is flowing from above and spreading to the whole world, we'll sit in silence. It will help us experience the light, and we'll also be spreading the light. Till 11:30, I'll tell you at 11:30. it's enough. You can open your eyes and relax. Our next session will be on 17th May. And I remind this every time, channel light in the morning when you get up, and then again in the night before you sleep. That will help you a lot, and it helps everybody else. Yes, thank you. Namaste. Students of Manasa, we will continue to channel light till 1 o'clock. Thank you.